I'm going to take a look at what we got so far. Finally got the transmission free. See right there where you see that screw hanging out. That's where the TV cable goes. And I had to get that disconnected in order to get the engine out of the way. That's where the transmission went. Got the starter unbolted, but it's not disconnected. And got the oil drain today. And hopefully we'll get the oil pan down tomorrow. So take a look at a few more things. In order to get the throttle valve cable unhooked, I had to pull the intake again. Well, that's alright, because I believe I'm going to go ahead and commit to a head gasket. I got the drive shafts out. You can see all the oil in the pan where the rear main seal is leaking. That should be here tomorrow. Need to clean up the cross member, probably put on new mounts, leaking all through the transfer case. And in order to see if I can show you, it's right here's the TV cable and hooks here. In order to do that, you have to pull the intake. In order to get that last bolt right back here, you have to unhook the vacuum pump. I'm trying to look at the lens. So you can see that's up and out of the way. While we're here, we'll take a look. This port here and this port here is where exhaust gases come out for the EGR valve on a C code intake. Alright, we'll take a look at that. There's a vacuum line that goes here that actuates the EGR valve. And these are your posts for the air cleaner. Right here is the plenum, the run for the exhaust gases. And that's part of why it looks like shit inside, because all these exhaust gases have flown through there. Now what I've got to go on is a C code intake. There's not any standard C code intake. Okay, this is a civilian model C code intake. There's where the well, that mounts something different. Alright, wait. Mine's got 2 bolts to go here. This has got 2 bolts to go here, so I'm going to have to figure something out on that. This is a dual plenum. So this plenum runs the left bank. This plenum runs the right bank. And you can see the ports for the CDR valve, or crankcase decompression regulator. So that's needed. Now, if you look on the side, you don't have a run for the exhaust gases. Alright, that's just blank. And I'll also have to change intake gaskets, because the gaskets that you get have a stainless or aluminum plate that goes over that port to cover it up. Okay, so this is a C code civilian model. Now the difference between this and a C code military, such as which comes off an older model Humvee or a Cut V, is you won't have this divider and separated plenums. The air intake goes in one big hole and it feeds all the banks. And also these mounting holes are not the same. They go a different direction, so it indexes totally differently. So also on the military model C code intake, you do not have any place for your CDR valve to hook up to. And you have to have your CDR valve. Okay, so if you're looking at getting a J code intake, make sure you get the right one. If you got a 1008 or 1009 Cut V, then you'll want the military model. If you got a 6.2 civilian, you'll want the C code civilian model. Of course, my famous 360 air cleaner, which I need a new air cleaner element. I got the seal kit tool. Got the filter kit. That includes the filter and the pan gasket for the transmission. And inside the box is the pump seal for the 700 R4. So that's where we're at right now. And again, the leak is back here in the bottom corner of the damn head. So I got to pull all that off just to be able to get the head gasket. I'm hoping to get the bottom end redone before I do anything else. I talked to Renee in British Columbia, and he gave me some good advice on breaking down, I believe it's a 208 transfer case. And I probably won't be putting any gaskets in. Probably going to break it down, clean it up real good, and put some RTV in all the places. There's a seal that goes here. This has to come off before you can do that. And you can see there's a bolt, a nut head there that has to come off. And that's going to be plenty of fun. And there's also a seal in there, which I didn't realize, but there is one. And then there's a seal here. While everything's down, I'm going to go ahead and spend money I don't really have and I can't afford to spend to fix it right, so I don't have any more leaks. So hopefully next time I shoot a video, I'll have some better progress to show. Well, like I said, the let's see, oil pan is not going to be a lot of fun. And once that's down, then I've got to do the rear main seal, and then I'll be in a position where I can go ahead and put the oil pan gasket in, and then I can start replacing seals in the transmission, place it back in service, and then start breaking down the transfer case and work it. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and that's what's going on.